This is where I started at, 1997. Shorty's Underground Ribs at Falls and Joppa Road. Then I went from Falls and Joppa to Falls and Padonia. From Falls and Padonia to Falls and Mount Carmel. I've been active in my community. I've been serving my community. I've been feeding Baltimore since 1997. That's my Community Verizon Award for my service in the community from 2016. My food, my store pays for my activism, all right? I was making a documentary and a movie about Baltimore's politics, Maryland's politics and their politicians. Started in 2006. It's the Get Shorty program. The Get Shorty program, all right? And it was about toilets, and it was about Baltimore City Police, Baltimore County Police. It was about Schellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Judge Souter, Judge Janae, Judge Papaya. It was about Baltimore City, Baltimore County courts and racism in the courts. And I got locked up for doing this. But this is my Shorty program. This is my Shorty program. Governor O'Malley approved this program. All right? He approved this program. This is my plan and ours. We talk about the murder and the violence going on in the city today. Governor O'Malley had this program in 2006. He could have stopped this violence right here. Economic development, political, medical, environmental. This is the program that y'all asked for. Mayor Pugh took it and used it. See the political part? You feel me? I was giving you careers, not jobs. And we had a funding mechanism where we financed it on our own. We didn't need your money. We financed it on our own, out of our own pocket. I'm out $2.6 million of my money because I put it into this program. And I want to bring careers here. Business development, sports, cultural exchanges. This is a real program and a program that works. Y'all got mad because I asked for Martin Luther King's job. When I asked for Martin Luther King's job, that was a threat to America because you don't want one black man to have that much power. Mosby got this, all right? Mosby tossing cases. She got to do a lot more than toss that case because she got to deal with this right here, all right? Mosby wants to be this champion for courage or champion for justice, and she not. That block party right there. This is what Mosby got to deal with. I was incarcerated because I was making a movie and a documentary about the judicial system. About the judicial system. All right? Commode emotion. I used the toilet to do my documentary. I used the toilet to make my movie. That's from 2007. This is from 2011. That's Scott Schellenberger. That's Jane Miller, because Jane Miller and WBAL didn't tell this story. You feel me? WBAL didn't tell this story. About the, all right? So that's Jane Miller. President Obama asked for an investigation. When I was incarcerated in Illinois, President Obama asked for an investigation. So this is the investigation. I videotaped everything. It's a federal investigation since 2008. And I named the role that the media plays in this. Everybody in the media that had this. It's about your prison industry. And you go to T.J. Smith directly and get this from T.J. Smith and Gayle King. All right? Because I don't want nobody left out the loop. That's the state of Maryland. This covers Illinois and Maryland. All right? Covers Illinois and Maryland. I was incarcerated in both states for making a movie about your prison industry. Donald Trump has it. Barack Obama has it. You stole property from me. You stole property from me. The entire contents of the defendant's vehicle. You had 51 DVDs. All right? These DVDs were the master copies of these tapes. And these tapes was about Alton Logan. If you Google Alton Logan, he was incarcerated illegally. He got out of jail. Now, here you go. Senator Coburn, because they say he's the most honest guy out there in the Senate. So we're going to put it to the test. And I'm going to put their names out there, because Senator Cardin, Senator Burris, Congressman Cummings, Congressman Jackson, Senator Durbin, Barbara Mikulski, Nancy Pelosi, Senator McCain, Hillary Clinton, Charles Rangel, Connors, man, and the list goes on, have all knowledge of this situation and refuse to do anything about it. But you want to defend the Gitmo Cuba refugees and you want to bail out the banks. Well, you need to start dealing with the issues that affect the black community and the underclass of this nation. And I'm going to be the voice to bring it to the forefront. All right? And we're going to use our senators and congressmen, because like I said, this is the Dred Scott decision, 1857. I'm compelling my senators and my congressmen to stand up for me the same way you stood up for those border guards. I just want you to stand up for my rights. All I want is a hearing and a fair trial. That's all. Put all my evidence in front of a jury and then tell me I did something wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. The only thing I did wrong was stand up and be a man. I'm an uppity nigga. Ain't that what you used to call me? Now, my mama tell you, it's for my mama because I love her so much. And so I started with I'm going to end with her. My mama tell you about a story about me when I was a little boy. All right? See that smile on her face? She probably gonna have the same smile when she hear this. When I was a little boy, I was 8, 9, 10 years old, I had a hornet's nest that I was messing with. It was in the backyard. I was messing with that hornet nest for like 7 days. I followed the bees to the hornets. I watched them do the flowers. I'm doing the little kid thing. And then my mischievous side got into me. I started playing with the hornets. They didn't sting me or nothing at first, you know what I'm saying? They was like cool with me. Then I took an air pump and I stuck the air pump in the hornet's nest. And I pumped the air pump up in the hornet's nest. And them hornets tore my ass up. For real. I had yellow jackets in my drawers, man. They just swarmed on me. It was crazy. My daddy had to cut all of my hair off just to get to the stingers in my head. Man, I was really messed up. Now, common sense would tell you that when you mess with the hornets, you got stung, leave them alone. But I ain't leave them alone, because I'm the type of person that don't let nobody or let nothing get the best of me. So as soon as I healed up and got better, I went back at them hornets. I took a half a pint of gasoline and I poured it on the nest and I made a little trail and I lit their asses up. Straight up. My mama tell you that story. My mama said, you ain't learned to mess with them hornets yet? No, I ain't. And I use that as a parable to the situation I'm in right now. I went to jail in 1986 because I was trying to make a change in my community. I tried to make a change in my life. I wanted to stop selling drugs and I wanted to change the community. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to give back to my community what I destroyed. You know what I'm saying? I developed a conscience. Alright? So y'all stung me, beat me up, tried to kill me, defiled my character, made me be out this crazed individual. Man, just like them bees, y'all stung me. But just like them hornets, came back at your ass. I promised my mama I wasn't going to do nothing to you long as she was breathing. You know what I'm saying? She the only reason I ain't do this to you a long time ago. And the fact that my son was murdered is the only thing that changed the complexity of the situation. You understand what I'm telling you? When my son was murdered, all bets was off. Because the same way that my mama stood up for me against Bobby Thompson, I stood up for my son against Sharif Dar and y'all snake-ass motherfuckers in Lake County. So just like I did them bees, back when I was a little boy, I'm pouring gas on y'all's ass. And I'm going to light y'all asses up. Man, I'm lighting y'all up with the computer, I'm lighting you up with the video, and I'm lighting you up with this mail. And you don't like what I'm doing to you. You seen that video when I was outside in December of 2007, when that white man came up in the Jaguar and talked about Judge Townie and the Dred Scott decision? I was going to burn your ass up. That's just what I did to them bees, and that's just what I'm doing to you. So this part of my documentary is dedicated to the one I love, my mama, Corrine Davis. She made me the man I am. And ask her about that white birth certificate. I'm the blackest white man you know, and the whitest nigga you'll ever see. That's why they call me Shorty. Love you, mama.
All right, y'all kidnapped me. I'm supposed to go to my mother's funeral.
About Petey Green. This is WET.
I'm the new Petey Green in town. I'm the new Petey Green in town. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get Petey Green, live in living color.
She raised me. She brought me up. She reared me.
See, you need somebody to speak up for the poor people because ain't nobody doing that. I'm the new Petey Green, and I started Petey Green with this toilet. All right, just like Petey Green, I was doing political issues. On February the 2nd, 2011, my mother died. Y'all kidnapped me on February the 7th, 2011, and charged me with terrorism. I couldn't go to my mother's funeral. Mosby knew all about this in 2014. All right. Mosby knew all about the corruption, the racism, my false imprisonment, the theft of my property. Mosby knew all about this corruption and racism. You feel me? So did Roland Martin. Like I said, I'm taking Petey Green's job. Petey Green worked for TV One. Y'all didn't give Petey Green a job. Like I said, I'm the new Petey Green. Kathleen Hughes know me. Franksky know me. The Big Fat Morning Show know me. D.L. Hughley know me. Everybody know me. So I'm going to be just like Petey Green, and I'm going to hold my public officials accountable. Just like Petey Green, we're going to hold us accountable. You feel me? A federal investigation. Because like I said, sex, lies, and videotapes. This is your Watergate. And I put my money on it because I've been watching y'all and feeding y'all since 1997. You got a job to do. Do your job or lose your job. Press them charges against Scott Schellenberger. Give me access to the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. Or you can go to jail just like the rest of them. You can't shield the corruption and the racism just because you got a black face. We're going to air dirty laundry. Yeah, we're going to start airing dirty laundry. I'm going to be hanging out dirty laundry. And we're going to talk about who's sleeping with who. You feel me? I'm going to talk about your relationships, like Governor O'Malley's relationship with Shanae Bednoir. We're going to talk about Marilyn Mosby's relationships outside her. We're going to talk about your relationships outside your marriage, because they got secrets and rumors going around about you. You know that Governor O'Malley was sleeping around. Shanae Bednoir, they like that freaky deaky, that Sex in the City. Dog, sex, lies, and videotapes. I'm going to hang out these dirty laundries, and I'm going to have y'all mail receipts on these panties. You feel me? We're going to have your mail receipts on this. I'm going to have your mail receipts on these panties and bras. You feel me? I'm going to have your mail receipts on these drawers because I want to audit. And I told you when we started this, you'd rather walk through hell with gasoline drawers on the fuck with Shorty. I'm getting ready to put the gas on y'all and put your drawers out there and put your dirty laundry out there. You're going to defend my rights or you can go to jail. Movie's done. I'm ready. That Petey Green movie, that's my motivator too. And I was doing what Petey Green was doing back in 1986. I just didn't have a camera and the news. We're going to talk about the ills going on now and the ills going on then. I'm the new Petey Green around town. Call me Shorty. Go Google Petey Green. This going to be the Shorty story. Y'all know about Petey Green in D.C. Y'all know about Petey Green out here on the West Coast. I'm going to have me a Shorty program. It's called Shorty's Underground News Network. Petey Green taught me that. I am somebody, and Lake County know I am too. Now that Petey Green show, Vietnam War, same as Afghanistan. We're going to talk about Brian Frost. We're going to talk about Al Redmer. And we're going to talk about Marilyn Mosby. You feel me? Same drugs, same things going on. Then going on now. Same thing now. Marilyn Mosby, you got a job to do. Do your job or lose your job, because you're going to be on the new Shorty show, the Underground News Network. We're going to talk about those inmates that you getting ready to let go. The only reason you letting them go, because you don't want a class action lawsuit. I'm going to start filing class action lawsuits about the war on drugs. I'm going to start filing class action lawsuits about your illegal incarceration. We're going to talk about Alton Logan. We're going to talk about Benny Starks. We're going to talk about Juan Rivera. We're going to talk about cases that y'all don't want to talk about. We're going to talk about justice, and it ain't going to just be us. I came here straight out the penitentiary on an interstate compact in 1991. I came out of nothing, and I made myself into something, and I ain't going to let nobody take that. Nobody. Shorty's back. The king is back. Same Shorty then, I am now. Come on up to the Corinthians. I'll be there all day long.